Although we call this a mat instructional, a mat is not necessary for meditation. Of course, you can certainly use one if you like. There are many postures that you can use to meditate, including sitting on the floor, sitting in a chair, lying down, standing, or even walking. Being seated is the most common way to meditate because it allows you to remain stable, awake and alert, yet relaxed at the same time. If you choose to meditate while seated in a chair, instead of leaning against the back of the chair, sit closer to the front edge. You can also choose to use a cushion behind you to help keep your back straight. The hips should be a little higher than the knees to keep from hunching over. Put your feet firmly on the floor and align them with your knees. If the height of the chair isn't working for you and you can't adjust the height of the chair, you can adjust by putting a cushion under your feet or under your bottom. If you decide to sit on the floor, it is best to have support from a cushion or a sturdy pillow. This elevates you and keeps your knees below your waist so that your legs and feet don't fall asleep. There are plenty of types of meditation cushions you can purchase, but you certainly don't need to purchase a cushion in order to meditate. Here are a few options for sitting on the floor. The most common way I meditate is in the Burmese style, which lets the tops and sides of your feet rest on the floor with your legs crossed. Ideally, your knees will be on the floor, but this depends on your flexibility. As you continue to practice in this position, you'll notice your knees may drop further towards the floor. A cushion or pillow under one or both knees can definitely help make this more comfortable. You'll want to sit on the front part of your cushion so that your back can stay upright. You want to straighten and elongate your spine, and then let your shoulders and muscles go soft so that you can relax. There should be a very slight curve in your lower back. You want to feel uplifted yet relaxed. Other ways of sitting on a cushion include the quarter, half, and full lotus positions. The quarter lotus is simply sitting with your legs crossed. Each foot is under the opposite knee or thigh. The half lotus means that one foot rests on top of the opposite thigh. The bottom leg can stay straight or tuck underneath. Sometimes the upper body needs to adjust to keep your body upright in this position. The full lotus is where each foot is placed on the opposite thigh. This pose is good only if you can relax in it. You can very easily injure your knees if you try to force it, and I don't recommend trying this without any experience. I don't practice this myself. You can also sit on the floor in the seiza position. In this position, you sit kneeling. You can place a cushion or other props between your legs, or even a seiza bench. A seiza bench is a wooden bench used in the kneeling posture to keep your legs from compressing. If you prefer this position and plan to meditate going forward, it isn't a bad idea to purchase a seiza bench. In any of these positions, you can put your arms and hands in any position where they are relaxed. Often, palms up or down on your thighs, or folded on your lap. You could also put a small cushion under your hands if you want. Another position is to have the dominant hand held palm up, holding the other hand, also palm up, so that the knuckles of both are on top of each other. The thumbs are lightly touching to form an oval. Your chin will be slightly tucked in and mouth closed so that you can breathe through your nose. You can place your tongue on the roof of your mouth for clear breathing and to reduce the need to swallow a lot. You can meditate with your eyes open or closed. If you keep your eyes open, it's best to lower your gaze and rest it on the ground a couple of feet in front of you. You can certainly meditate lying down, but be aware that you're more likely to fall asleep. If you do lie down, try keeping your feet on the ground with your knees in the air in order to maintain wakefulness. You could also keep one of your arms perpendicular to the floor with your lower arm raised and upper arm and elbow on the floor. If you get sleepy, it will drop. If you ever experience pain, gently shift your posture to one that works better for you. If you have minor discomfort, try not to give in to every urge to move. Sit with slight discomfort before slowly changing your position. Always remember that the posture is not the goal of meditation. Looking fabulous in a perfectly aligned seated posture makes absolutely no sense if you're uncomfortable. What matters in meditation is what you do with your mind, not what you look like. We assume these postures in order to allow our mind to focus on the object of meditation.